everyone, my name is Shiv Gaglani. I'm co-founder and CEO of Osmosis, whose simple mission is to provide your future clinicians the best education so that ultimately they can provide you the best care. How many of you know somebody who has diabetes? Right? It's pretty common now and increasingly common. So right now, if you were to search Wikipedia, or go to Google and get a Wikipedia and search for diabetes, this is what you'd see. And on the bottom right, on this and over 200 other Wikipedia pages, you'd see a video now. And that video is our Osmosis video, which is an open educational resource. We're the largest provider of OER to Wikipedia for medical and health subjects. And these are being produced by the former Khan Academy medicine team who joined us about a year and a half ago. And so my co-founder and I, though, started Osmosis when we were medical students here at Johns Hopkins a few years before that. And the simple problem that we were trying to solve was our own problem, which is learning medicine is very difficult, as you can imagine. And that's because the knowledge base doubles every 7 to 10 years. Not only do you have to learn this stuff, but then it changes. So half of this information is out of date within 5 years of graduating. Because medical school and nursing school are very much time-based and not competency-based, the median debt of a graduating med student is $190,000. And then finally, when they become clinicians, medical error is still the third leading cause of death. There's a worldwide shortage of 12 million clinicians, and so the need to be able to train clinicians effectively and efficiently and make them higher quality is high. And so one of our users, Charles Davis, summarized what Osmosis does in one kind of great quote. Osmosis is the electronic personal assistant that every med student would attempt to create if we had the time. And my co-founder and I decided to do that and scare our parents in the process by taking time off of med school to do this. So in terms of our unique value proposition, there's really 3 of them. First is that we produce the highest quality content, video education content, which is why it wound up on Wikipedia and other sites. Second is we have a really advanced learning platform that's the most personalized and adaptive for medical students and nursing students in that demographic. And then third, we have unique partnerships. So we get grants from groups like the Hewlett Foundation, the Robert Wood Johnson Foundation, and we've also gotten our content on Wikipedia, on WebMD or Medscape, and other places. And so in terms of our business model, while the content is produced and released for free on sites like Wikipedia, once students find out about Osmosis, they then go to our web platform, where then many of them will wind up subscribing. So we have over 7,000 user subscriptions across the allied health professions. And also their institutions will reach out to us and want bulk subscriptions. So schools like Michigan, DeVry, Illinois, and University of Arizona have all been clients. And they serve, collectively, they've bought 4,000 student-based subscriptions. And then finally, we monetize the content up front through content sponsorship. So when we produce a video on delirium, Kaiser Permanente sponsor that, or Rush Medical College. So here's just a few metrics on our traction. The top left shows our growth in our video and watch minutes since January 2016. We used to have 3,000 YouTube subscribers then. Now we're at 185,000, and it's growing exponentially. That, again, is the top of the funnel and comes from the people who watch those are from over 200 countries and 500 institutions. And when they become paying subscribers, the average revenue per customer is $140. And finally, another piece of traction is we won the 2014 Milken Penn GSE competition and then the 2015 Reimagine education competition. So in terms of the market size, most immediately we're going after a small market. We're going after a niche market of healthcare professional students, which is just over $1 billion market. And that's 5 million global students, and that's been growing at about 20% over the past decade and still growing because of the shortage. But eventually, as we develop these relationships with these future clinicians, we want to tap into a much larger market, the $25 billion practicing health and medical education market, things like continuing medical education and whatnot. And so in terms of our competitive position, we differentiate on 2 factors. First, our platform is more functional than a lot of the other companies in the space. And then our content, we strive for, again, to create the best content out there. Our leadership team, I'm the co-founder and CEO. My co-founder, Ryan, who I met in med school, is the CTO. And actually his nickname when he was coding in the back of the Hopkins lecture halls was Dr. Zuckerberg, because he's a really great programmer. Rishi is our chief medical officer. He joined us from the Khan Academy, where he started their medicine program. And then in terms of our investors and advisors, we have people like Lois Nora, who's the CEO of the American Board of Medical Specialties, which certifies 850,000 clinicians. I'm really pleased John Kim, who's one of my HBS professors, I took 2 classes with him, is in the room. He's one of our advisors and investors. And Peter Frischoff is the founder of Medscape, which is a publicly traded company better known as WebMD. In terms of our projections, we've tripled revenue year over year, and our top line, as I mentioned, is YouTube subscriptions. So by 2020, we're going to have over 1.5 million YouTube subscriptions, and that's, again, the top of the funnel, and then we're converting those people into over 250,000 subscribers, and hope to cross $30 million revenue by 2020. Right now, we're at about $2 million run rate. In terms of the raise, so we're opening our first fundraise in our history. We bootstrapped to profitability last year, but now we're ready to step on the gas, and that's specifically to expand into nursing and PA in 2018. And finally, we got a lot of really great reviews. So this is our Facebook page. We have over 300 reviews, most of which are 5-star. And we get messages like this every day from users in medicine, nursing, PA, vet, dentistry. You name the health profession, we have people in that profession. And so our ultimate goal is to make sure that every single encounter you have with a clinician, that clinician will have learned by osmosis. So thanks for your attention, and if you're interested in any of this, email us at hi@osmosis.org. Thanks a lot.